Welcome back to Talk of the Town, and I am joined now by Becky Petersen. She's the owner over at Kula Yoga and Wellness. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Oh, thank you for having us.
And so I have to ask, just because you have such a unique name, what does Kula mean? Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yes,
okay.
Kula. Kula is a Sanskrit word. It's a language of the yoga. And we have that up on our studio wall so that people can remember. Kula means community of the heart.
Oh, that's
and
so
it means,
special.
Yeah, and it means intentional gathering of people, which is really the idea and the whole premise behind why I opened Kula, was to give a place for people to gather to form a community within the yoga studio.
And personally, when you're doing yoga too, a big part of it is you're supposed to set an intention within yourself, right?
Right, correct.
Oh,
right.
So it kind of has all of these different meanings and coming together and doing that as a group.
Yeah, and it's up on the walls of both the studios, and so that people can remember what it means and the definition and everything, and hopefully that helps them guide their intention when they're there to practice.
So that leads me to my next question. You guys have multiple locations. Where are those at?
Yes, so my original location, we just celebrated 4 years last week, actually. Thank you. Is in Cottage Grove. Okay. It's at 445 West Cottage Grove Road, and it's right on the edge of Cottage Grove. And so it's about 20 minutes from downtown Madison.
Not far. That's not far at all.
It isn't. People think that it's way out in the middle of nowhere, and it's really a very easy drive. Yeah. And my second location, which just celebrated 2 years, opened 2 years last month, opened on Monroe Street. It's right across the street from Trader Joe's in that area, just about a block up from Camp Randall.
I love that street.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So many different cute places. Yes. And I've never been to the Cottage Grove location though, so I'll have to check that out. And see
absolutely.
what it's all about.
Please do.
So I know you guys do all of the traditional floor yoga classes, but you guys do other sorts of classes as well, correct?
Yes, correct. Okay. So yes, we have all the whole range of floor classes. Yeah. And we rate them by intensity. From low, medium, and high, so that people can really make an informed decision. But also beyond that, we have classes that mix fitness and cardio into the mix. So we have a yoga fusion class.
I love that.
We also have yoga bar. So like the ballet bar classes, that's a mixture of yoga, Pilates, cardio, dance elements. Sure. But our big niche and the reason that I really wanted to set ourselves apart in the yoga world is we offer aerial yoga, specifically Unnata aerial yoga. Okay. Unnata is another one of those Sanskrit words. It means elevated. And all of the teachers that teach my aerial yoga classes, including myself, are trained with one specific style. So aerial yoga is, if you have never seen it before, you're suspended from the ceiling using an aerial hammock. So think Cirque du Soleil, some of those places, aerial dance, but very yogic. We use that fabric supported from the silk, we call it a silk, from the ceiling as a prop. And it's a way to open up our bodies and support our bodies, take the weight of our body off of itself so that we can get deeper and more supported into postures. Wow. It's very connected to a floor practice. Everything that we do in aerial yoga is trying to connect back to the practice that we have on our floor, but to experience that in a different, lighter, more stable way.
Oh, it sounds not only really cool, but really beautiful. I'm just imagining what it must look like.
It is, and people are really intimidated. They're like, I can't do that. That thing's not going to hold me. And we go over the safety. We have an aerial basics class that's a prerequisite. Everybody has to take it no matter what their background is before they can go into the other aerial classes, so that all the teachers know that the students coming in have had the same information given to them. And we try to calm any fears. You're not more than 3 feet off the ground. All the hammocks are set to That's good to know, because I was picturing something like way up in the sky.
No,
only when they're put away are they way up there. And so it's we spend a lot of time in that class really trying to calm people's fears, and there really isn't anything to be worried about. My teachers are really, really trained. We do it very, very slowly, and the weight limit on my apparatuses is thousands of pounds.
Oh, wow. So you're good.
Yes, so we're totally good. So that's the long answer of yes, this is going to hold you. Right. And usually within the first 2 or 3 things that we teach in the class, people are asking how they can put one of these in their homes. So you find a lot of space in your spine, a lot of release in tension that we hold, chronic areas of tension that you hold in your body, which is unlike a floor practice that you're pushing into the floor a lot. Sure. This is a lot of pulling. And so we're countering those muscles that we get strong by pressing into the floor in traditional yoga by this pulling and lifting that we do in aerial yoga. So it's such a great complement to a floor practice. Mm-hmm. And the thing that people probably don't even realize when they hear the benefits is how much fun it is.
Oh, I mean, it sounds like a blast, and I wish we had more time today. But yes. I think what we've learned today is you've got to go check this out.
Yes,
this is totally
absolutely.
unique and fun. You've got to go check it out. Again, This is Becky
Absolutely.
Petersen, the owner over at Kula Yoga and Wellness. That was a tongue twister there.
Yes.
Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having us.
We appreciate it, and we'll be back with more Talk of the Town right after this.